Hello FCS 2250 computer application students. First and foremost, I want to take this time to say thank you very much for being here. I'm so glad you are in the course. My name is Mr. Lang and I'll be your instructor throughout the class. And so let's go ahead and get orientated with our class a little bit. What do you say? So first of all, as it says here, please watch the tutorial below to get yourself orientated with the class. Well, you're probably watching this video. And as it says here, I will give you a keyword within the video somewhere. So listen closely for that keyword in which you will need to complete lesson 1's assignment 1 orientation. So listen closely again. Down below here, I have a tutorial that will demonstrate how to access Microsoft Office 2016 software applications that you can install on your PC or Mac for free. Let me repeat that, for free, as long as you are a Western Michigan University student. So that's a great thing. So please go ahead and take some time to watch this video as well, so that way you can get the correct software, as we will talk about that as we discuss our syllabus here in a second. So with that, I'm going to scroll back up to the top and I want to get to our syllabus. So a lot of the magic happens here in the content link. Now we will go to another location in a little bit, but our content link will be our friend. And I'm going to click on syllabus module over here on the left underneath the table of contents, and I'm going to choose syllabus. It's going to open up in a PDF form, and I'm just going to adjust my screen here a little bit here so that way we can go through this. So bear with me. First of all, we are in FCS 2250 Computer Applications. You know my name, Mr. Lang. What is our course description? Students will learn crucial technology-based terminology of computer hardware components in an ever-advancing technical society. Students will utilize Microsoft Office 2016 to gain valuable skills in Microsoft's Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and Access software applications. Students will dive into the world of web-based computing by completing a highly interactive presentation using Prezi. Last but not least, we will build an e-portfolio using another web-based application, Wix, to showcase your skills and talents as you prepare to enter the workforce. My office hours. Due to the fact that I'm a part-time faculty member at Western Michigan University, I do not have an office or office hours. If you ever need any assistance, you can email me through our course's email, and I'll try my best to answer your questions promptly. My goal is to answer those within a 24-hour period. That's what I set out for myself. Again, I will show you how to do this through our course's email in lesson 1, just to let you know. So stay tuned for that. Our required text. Yes, we have a required text. If you don't have it by now, you want to get it pronto. We do have some assignments that are due very shortly, and maybe even this week if you're in a summer course. So make sure you get that very soon. This is the textbook that we need. Microsoft Office 365, our Office 2016 Introductory. Here's the ISBN number you can use to go to the bookstore to get the correct book. Required software. Microsoft Office 2016 will be the software that is required. You cannot use 2013 or even something before that. But good news, it is provided to any active Western Michigan University student with an active BroncoNet ID. I have a video on our homepage demonstrating how to install the software. If you have any questions or concerns, you can call Total Tech on WMU's campus at 387-3930 or visit their website via the link provided. And I have an active hyperlink right here. Microsoft Office 2016, you need to make sure you have the applications Word, PowerPoint, Excel, and Access. And I'm kind of shouting right now at my Mac users. I apologize, Mac users, but the software, the free software provided by the university, does not include Microsoft Access 2016 for your Mac. I really don't know why. I can't answer that question for you. So you'll have to find an alternative means to access the program. I do know in Corman Hall, Lab 2308, the PCs have all the software installed on them for the course. Assignments. Each week there will be a lesson, or possibly lessons, with an assignment, possibly assignments, located within them due by the designated due dates. Please be advised by their due dates and times, and I'm saying this in big bold letters and in capital letters. I'm shouting out to you. There are due dates and times. I do not accept late assignments. Once the Dropbox closes for that particular assignment, there is not an alternative way to submit them. Well, I can just email them to you, Mr. Lang. No, I do not take assignments via email. The Dropbox is the only location I accept assignments. Please be very aware of this from our very first day of class. Our tests and exams. Well, we have a midterm test, we have an Excel test, and a final exam. These will be all open book, open note, open assignment, open Google, whatever it is that you can use to work your way through the test. Please do so. We do have some standards of academic honesty. So each student is expected to support academic honesty standards by neither giving or accepting assistance on tests, by submitting only his or her own work for credit, and by proper use of computer resources, including respect for software copyrights. Violations of the standards of academic honesty will result in appropriate disciplinary action. Such disciplinary action may include a failing grade in the course, reassignment of work, dismissal from the curriculum, probation, or dismissal from the university. It is very easy with online resources to share files and submit somebody else's work. Please do not do that. This is for your education. You are paying some good money to take this class. I promise you, in the world of work, you're going to need to use Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and Access in some way, shape, or form. So please go ahead and hone those skills in right now. Okay, so our assignments and grading procedures. You can see all the assignments that we have listed down here. You can then also see their point values over here. You can then see that the total points for the class is 1,162 points. You can take those points and break them down into your GPA and grade in the course when it's all said and done. Okay, so that's our syllabus. If you have any questions about that, you're more than welcome to email me and ask me that, and I'll show you how to email in Lesson 1. So let's go back to our content link now, and let's go to our learning modules. If you click on learning modules, you will see that when your class begins, you will have access to all of your lessons. These links will all be blue. Now, they're not blue right now because class hasn't started yet, but they will be. They'll all be active. Lesson 1 through lesson 14, our final exam, all these drop boxes will be available. All the lessons and their directions will be available. What does that mean to you? Well, you know you cannot turn assignments in late. I've already talked to you about it a couple times. Here is our due dates. I would suggest to go and look at each lesson, and pretty much each lesson, all the assignments, if it has multiple assignments, will be due on the same date, so you can see all of my lesson ones. Now, don't look at these particular due dates. When your class opens, look at your due dates, because they are not going to be the same as when this video was taken. So I would suggest to go to your calendar, go to your planner, whatever it is, put all these dates in to make sure that you're very vigilant. Most of them, and pretty much all of them, are due on Fridays by 11:30 p.m. But possibly, if you're taking a summer class, they end during the middle of the week, and so your final exam may be due on a Wednesday. So please make sure you take a notation of when all of your drop boxes will close for all of your different lessons. So you know you can't submit things in late. However, you can submit things in early. That is no problem whatsoever. Believe it or not, I've had a couple students submit this or complete this class, complete the entire class in about 3 weeks. Some of them have even done it in 2 weeks. That's totally up to you. You can go and you can complete each assignment by when they're due, or if you know you have something coming up, get it off your plate. You can work a little extra hard that week and get those done. So that's an option to you. Well, again, you have all of these available to you. So you will then open up a lesson, and let's say we go down to lesson 2, for example, and we open up lesson 2, and you'll see that each lesson has a video associated with it. That video kind of shows you a little bit about how to get going with that actual lesson. I'm going to go ahead and go back to my learning modules. I'm using my breadcrumbs up there. And let's go down to lesson 3. Again, when you click on the directions, you will see that I have a video that will start to show you a little bit about it. So lesson 3, we actually get into Microsoft Word. So we actually we get into the application itself, I should say, and work on a project. Yes, you'll have a terminology assignment. You'll see that in the video. But then we actually get into the project itself. And then if we have to download any data files here, and I show you how to unzip those data files in this. I also show you what I'm going to be looking for when I grade your assignment. So I will show you a completed assignment of that actual assignment, and you can see what you will need to do. I then actually get us started. I start working through the project with you. I start going through the directions. I open up the Word document with you. I start typing a few things, but I only have 15 minutes to make these tutorials. So right around 14 minutes and 30 seconds, I start saying my goodbyes. I hand it over to you to then complete the rest of the project and submit within the Dropbox by the designated due date. So these tutorials, I hope, can help you to get started with the project. I won't be able to finish it. If you have any questions throughout the week, make sure you email me accordingly, and I show you how to email me properly in lesson 1. One quick ploy about that. I know I'm going to say this again in lesson 1, but you want to email me earlier in the week. If you wait until, I know these assignments may be due on Friday night at 11:30, but you know what? I've worked hard during the week as well as you have. I'm not going to be looking at emails on Friday after about 3 o'clock. I'm going to go home from my day job and I'm going to start hanging out with my family, going to the movies, going out to dinner, whatever it is on a Friday night and relaxing. I'm not going to be looking for emails from students. However, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays, those are great days to start asking me any questions so that way we can work through it together. Thursday, you're playing with fire a little bit because I usually give about a 24-hour turnaround time before I get back to emails. I try to get back to them earlier if I can. Sometimes it may take me a full 24 hours depending on how busy I am at my day job, because yes, I have a day job. So make sure that you start earlier in the week so we can communicate, get any of those questions answered, so then you can submit things on time. So one last thing before we end this up is, for one, you need a keyword. 2, I want to show you how to look at your grades. So assessments, grades, you're going to want to look at this and make sure that your grade is up to par. So if there's something that I did not grade or I'm misgrading, please look through this because you will see where I have all of your grades here. And when your class actually starts, I'll have a running percentage of what your actual percentage is in the class at that time. So, and that will be located over here. You don't see it right now, but once class starts, you'll be able to see that. So the key word for our orientation, you say, you're waiting for that. Well, I've just got done watching the Detroit Tigers play, so I think that's a fitting key word for our class. Let's go with Tigers, the Detroit Tigers. So what you'll do, you'll go to your content link, you'll go to lesson number 1, you will go to your orientation Dropbox, and you will submit that. Now, you probably want to watch your lesson 1 video, which I don't have in here quite yet. I'm actually working on that, and that will be in here soon. But that video will show you exactly how to submit your orientation video. So why don't you jump to lesson 1 now, so that way you can work on submitting that lesson number 1 or assignment 1 orientation for 20 points. So thank you for staying with me. I hope you guys are off and running with the course. Again, if you have any questions, please let me know. Now, you will let me know if through our email. and that will be one of your projects for lesson 1 as well. So I'll look forward to seeing your emails soon. So have a great day, you guys, and again,